Digital people.
Hello friends, I believe teaching something from the experience will give more understanding to the learners. That's why I have prepared this video to talk about how I learned Python and would like to encourage you as well for learning Python. You can follow my journey to Python and get some idea about Python. How I learned Python. Before we learn any programming language, it is good to understand the purpose of that language and also author or community who developed that language. Larry Wall. Often I admired Larry Wall, the developer of Perl programming language. If you got a chance to read his book Perl Programming, you will definitely learn to write the navel code. Mr. Guido. In our case, we have to know about Mr. Guido van Rossum, the author of Python programming language. I would suggest going through his personal page to get some inspiration about Python and reading his blogs and interviews. Believe me, Python was a weekend project for Guido to develop such an interpreter. According to him, Python is a high-level programming language and its core design philosophy is all about code readability and syntax, which allows programmers to express concepts in a few lines of code.
Now, it's me. So, how I got into this language. After my engineering, I have successfully gone through an interview process with my first company who designated me as a technical support executive. Fortunately, the company got a different working culture that easily helped me to learn more about banking operations and also some technical stuff. It's my luck that I started my career by working in Linux, Red Hat desktop and Unix server. So, I have to type a command even to view certain files in the directory, instead of a simple click on the folder icon. Start with shell script. In fact, not as usual, OpenOffice was the sheet I was using to design the escalation matrix and transaction stats. So, it was a kind of environment that forces me to sharpen my skills. Me growing in this kind of working culture, I started shell script for each and every small requirement. Sometimes, due to a lack of subordinates, I have to automate certain tasks that I used to execute at midnight. Perl now. Having these as background, I joined my second company and got the chance to train freshers in shell scripts. Also, I got assigned to interesting tasks of writing shell scripts to parse the medical Rx data, uploaded in a dynamic format. After finishing a large line of shellcode, I come to know about Perl that helped me to convert the large shell script into smaller Perl lines. It's Python. While I was enjoying Perl and shell scripting, it was my responsibility to automate the banking BA operational task in the third company. In those manual tasks, almost 90% of tasks were to execute through CLI command line interface to sequentially execute the card operations and report generation. So I was searching in Google to find the programming language to meet such automation needs and ended up with Python. Yes, there is a module named subprocess which handles such situation elegantly in Python. Finally, I raised this as a proposal to all stakeholders and started the Python scripting all by myself. After so many hours of learning and coding, I automated the highly time-consuming manual job and eagerly monitored. With a successful outcome, I started writing our own automation tools named autoexecute.py in Python with the help of freshers. I hope you would have understood the purpose of me learning the Python. I believe you are also would be in the same situation and that's why you are here. Let's see why Python. Python is free and a general purpose, pure object-oriented functional programming language. So the code that we write is reusable and easily maintainable. Not like other programming languages, curly braces, parentheses, and semicolons won't frighten you. Instead write the code as you write the English paragraph. No exactly but similar. You know, Python is not compiled language but interpreter, so it's run a similar way in all environments. Another interesting part over here is that it can integrate with any other programming language through cross-application communication. Is Python for some specific purpose? as I keep saying that Python is a widely used language, which means it is extensively used for web development, data science, machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, data visualization and more algorithms, data engineering, process automation, IoT, gaming, desktop application, back-end logic handler. Hope that helps to spark you to learn Python. I will come with a basic understanding of Python in my next video.